Welcome to the Best of Raleigh, the podcast where we shine the light on the people and places that make the Triangle feel so special and like home. Today, we're talking beauty, confidence, and skincare with a fresh perspective. Joining us is my good friend Liz Smith, co-founder and CEO of ILޫMRA, a female-founded med spa based right here in Raleigh that's redefining what self-care looks like. At ILޫMRA, it's not about trends or quick fixes. It's about personalized, holistic skin health that helps you look and feel like the best version of you. Liz has a great story and a lot of wisdom and a deep passion for the people that she serves and the people that ILޫMRA serves. So let's get right to it. Liz, thank you so much for coming on the show today. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me, Gretchen. Really appreciate being here.
Welcome to the Best of Raleigh with your host and real estate expert, Gretchen Coley, owner of the Coley Group. This show is all about the people and places that make the Raleigh area so special. Here's your host, Gretchen Coley.
Yeah, so we've been friends for a while. We met through another good friend of ours.
Yes.
And I have watched you grow into this role. And now, as of Monday, you just opened this new business.
It's crazy, right? I mean, I remember working with you in the group to find a home here when we moved back in 2019. And I just cannot believe how much success and just how much Raleigh has grown. So I have the utmost adoration for you and appreciation for you and the team. So thank you for hosting us today.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to hear all about this. So I've kind of been a part of hearing the journey.
Yes.
But tell me, Liz, tell us all, how did you land here?
It's such a great question. And this is something that happened really fast, but it had so much hard work and dedication and thought and research in getting us to this point. So ILޫMRA was really founded about a year and a half ago. And it started with, as most small businesses do, a dream, an idea, a passion for really taking the experiences that the co-founders have had in the aesthetics industry and bringing that to life here in Raleigh. Raleigh has grown exponentially. And we just have felt that there is such a need to bring this deep research and deep sort of aesthetic guidance to a med spa here in Raleigh and really offer patients here and our clients true skin health, but really being able to think about how you can from within start to really affect your outward appearance and really just personalize that touch to everyone and everything that we do.
You know, I think you're dead on. I love the from the inside out because I feel like a lot of times we look in the mirror and we focus on what's on the outside, right? Focusing on what's on the inside and outside together really helps create that holistic approach.
It does. And I think that's what we saw here and what we've seen in our years of experience. So our co-founders, there's 3 of us, and collectively we have over 50 years of experience in industry. And I think sometimes that might be confusing to people or they don't understand what that really means. But simply, we've had and all have worked for some of the big skincare companies, the big injectable companies, the big device companies in the space. And so we have this collective knowledge of knowing what works, what doesn't, and really making sure that we're curating a really nice offering for ILޫMRA Skin and for our patients and clients here in the Raleigh area. And we believe that there's a lot of people and a lot of practices doing really good work. And we feel that we can take that industry knowledge that we have and bring it here to Raleigh and really offer something different, which again, looks at beauty and looks at confidence internally and kind of skin deep and making that project outwardly as to how we can all be and really affecting that skin health.
I love that so much. So, you know, you have worked with some of the biggest companies. We won't say their names, but you all know them. And what about that journey put a fire in you that there was a better way? You
know, it's funny. I've always been an entrepreneur at heart. And I've always, and what even brought us to Raleigh was the fact that I kept always saying, you know, when we had an opportunity to take another job and learn more, I took it. And I did that really early on in my career. And it allowed me to have so many unique experiences across sales, across marketing, across industry relations, and really learning from the best of the best. And so as I had my journey in the corporate space and continue to have such a connection to that, I was able to take all of these different areas and be able to bring them together and offer them at ILÜMRA Skin. And it's beyond just products. It's really this deep industry knowledge. It's knowing that we are creating the right staff environment, that we're bringing the right people together, and that we're offering the right products and services that can truly treat internal, which is going to have an effect confidently outside
You know,
of that.
I really appreciate the fact that you have curated a list of the best offerings, because I feel like there is so much noise in the space right now. When
There
you
is.
think about TikTok and Instagram, and I have an 18-year-old daughter. You saw her last night at the
Yes.
Best of Raleigh launch party, you know, and she's looking at all of this stuff. I'm looking at all of it as a 50-year-old woman. We're looking through two very different lenses.
Right.
But there's so much noise about this new shiny object, this new cream, and she wants to buy them all, right? She's 18
course.
years old. She doesn't have a pore on her face. I'm like,
Right.
why,
Most don't
why
at that
are you
age.
buying this?
Right.
But it is very nice to not have to think about, engage, okay, is this one better for me or this one better? When you can walk into ILÜMRA and you've got this 50 years of collective experience in all facets of the industry that you're serving, and you're able to say, okay, listen, Gretchen, these are the top 2 or 3 treatments.
Right.
Let's put together a strategic plan, right?
Exactly.
And then you're doing consumables as well.
We are.
To work from the inside out. So what can a client expect when they come into ILÜMRA?
It's a wonderful experience, and we genuinely believe that in most of my experiences, when you go into practices, you either feel like they're very medical focused, and so you feel like you're walking into a very medical practice, or you're walking into a spa. And there's a very delicate balance on ensuring that you are going to have more medical-based treatments, but you can still feel and be a part of a very warming and an inviting environment where you feel like you're going to a spa, but you can still get treated in a way that has clinically proven medical-grade treatments. And so that's what we strive to really have at ILÜMRA. And so when you walk in, you will feel the warmth of the staff. You will feel a really unique environment that is inviting. It doesn't feel medical. It wasn't intended to. But, you know, we really appreciate there's going to be lounges. There's going to be opportunities, a lot of treatment rooms. And so we're really, really excited about the aesthetic. And we worked really hard to sort of perfect something unique and different so that people can come in and feel that they can relax. If you want to come in and take a 15-minute red light therapy treatment while you're numbing for a procedure, then great,
No.
do that.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you want to just come right in and get in the back in the treatment room and relax there, you can do so. So we don't want this to feel like a place where you have to come in, just be on time and feel rushed out. There's opportunities to engage with us, to engage with the staff, to have a deeper education and understanding. Our staff is fantastic. And truly, we took a lot of our corporate knowledge and how we built our staff and our team. Culture for us is critical.
Yeah.
It's number one. It is truly what I believe can either make or break a business
agree.
is your staff.
100%.
And we really worked hard to curate not only just our treatment menus, but our staff. Our staff and our injectors have wealth of experience, over 20 years of actually injecting. And one of our injectors is actually someone who trains practices all over the U.S. So we really wanted to make sure that we had the right experience, but that right culture so that people feel invited and excited about being there.
I love that. And I have not been over there yet, but I'm heading over there next week just
Yes.
because she just literally opened the doors
Truly.
on Monday. Today it's Thursday, right? What day is it? Thursday.
Thursday, yes.
So I want to talk about the community aspect of it because so you do have community spaces.
We do.
That is amazing. I love that because I love going into a spa with a friend or meeting someone new and being able to sit in a community space and have a cup of coffee or a glass
Exactly.
of champagne. I don't know if y'all serve that there because of the medical thing, but being able to sit in the red light sauna and talk to someone else. If I was a provider in ILÜMRA, I would plant myself in the red light space.
Absolutely.
And I would give knowledge out.
Absolutely. It's unique and
Yeah.
and it's different. And again, it's because our team has been able to go into so many different practices all over the world, frankly, and see what works, what doesn't work, what's unique, what's different, and really bring that here. And so we have a lot to learn. And truly, I am grateful for the providers and practices in the Raleigh area too, because everybody collectively has done a great job to continue to elevate aesthetics. And we're here to be a part of the community that can offer something unique and different and be a part of that with our industry experience.
You know, I appreciate you saying that because Raleigh is such an abundant market. It's one of the reasons you love it. You
Right.
just said it. There is enough to go around for everyone,
is.
right? We are reaching into a different level of self-care
Right.
than we ever have before. As women, men, teenagers, everyone is focusing on how can I better take care of the vehicle that God gave me, right? How can I look and feel my best? And there's room for everyone to play in that space.
There is.
Yeah.
And truly, you had asked me a question early on, how was ILޫMRA founded? And it was a leap of faith. We are, younger business owners. One of my co-founders is in her late 20s.
How many
And
co-founders are there?
There's 3 of us.
Okay, so
Yep.
there's 3 female co-founders.
3
Are you all
female.
mothers?
We are 2 of, I am the only mother.
Okay.
But everyone's married in loving, happy relationships. I've got the 3 boys. So my oldest is 7, my middle is 5, and my youngest is almost 2. So we really created this business while it was a wild first year for our third, but it's been such a journey, and I have the most support at home and all really.
You got a great husband.
We do.
He's
I
wonderful.
do. And I think the 3 of us have had just such support, and we're so grateful for that, and truly from the community support. It takes a village, right?
It takes a village. And I say that all the time, and I have so much admiration. They say if you want to get something done, hire a busy woman to do it, right?
Yes.
And some of my favorite entrepreneurs are women who are mothers because we're so used to balancing both aspects of life. And it really is a beautiful thing to give birth, right?
It is.
But when you start a business, it is giving birth. You're
It is.
giving birth to this vision that you created in your head in collaboration with your co-founders, and you're watching it come to life,
Right.
and you're growing it, and that's amazing. So
Thank you.
I want to talk a little bit about some of your favorite treatments.
Absolutely.
What is working? Because I know that's what everybody is asking of themselves is what is working right now? What are your favorite treatments?
So it's really interesting. At ILޫMRA, we will offer anything from injectables, such as, regenerative aesthetics, which is really something
that?
that's a new buzzword. So regenerative aesthetics is really in having treatment offerings that use your body's sort of ability to help really turn back the time,
Give me some terms on that.
anti-aging. So with regenerative aesthetics, you've got different products, such as there's 2 on the market right now from an injectable standpoint that really help stimulate and boost your body's natural collagen and elastin and doing these things. And
My ears are perking up.
and what's unique is there's different ways that these treatments work now.
Yeah.
So previously, and we're still, I think the entire industry is really trying to understand regenerative aesthetics and really how it's working. But there's been in anything from injectables, there are facials in which you can be infusing peptides and serums and all of this to really give that glow. And that's really what we're focused on. I think that regenerative aesthetics is really the latest wave in this. And we were very, very careful to ensure that we have some of the best products, the best serums, the best skincare on the market to make sure that we're taking that and not just applying it necessarily topically, but thinking it goes back to from within. Beauty starts within, and having the opportunity to have that functional kind of holistic approach and really mirroring that with what we're seeing with regenerative aesthetics in the aesthetics industry and having that unique combination to be able to offer these different treatments.
I can appreciate that so much. So give me some brand names for that. Is Sculptra one of those?
Yep.
What is another one?
Sculptra is one. Radiesse is another.
Radiesse, okay.
And there are a number of different skin health peptides on the market market now that have definitely some different, conversations around them. I think peptides is a big buzzword, but there's a lot of mystery around them and what works and what doesn't. And I think, again, our blend of, the co-founders being in aesthetics and then our medical director, Dr. Kyle O'Brien, he's a functional aesthetic doctor. And so he's been able to really bring in this sort of functional medicine and health to ILÜMRA. So we've got this beautiful blend of what's going well and working with regenerative medicine and aesthetics to what's going well and working with regenerative, aesthetics in more of the internal medicine and making this beautiful blend.
Incredible. Like, I can't wait to get over there.
It's amazing. We're super excited to have you.
What are some of the other treatments that you're offering that people are loving? So
we have a really curated facial kind of guidelines that we do. So we have everything from custom facials to a actually really new product on the market called PDGF. So for those of you and everybody that likes PRP or any of those,
tell me what those things mean.
Yes. So PDGF is actually a topical that you can use to microneedle it into your face, and it creates this amazing glow.
They call it like a glass skin or something.
Correct. Yeah. Yes. So we're doing that. We're also having unique blends of different injectable products like HA products, even tox.
What is HA?
Hyaluronic acid. And so a lot of those different products, you can microneedle those into the skin. So there's a lot of different things, again, per medical direction that we're exploring. And so we have a wide range of facials that we're really, really excited to be able to offer that we have curated with Dr. O'Brien and feel that we're super excited about kind of focusing on that face and neck and kind of outward skin appearance. So we're focused there with those treatments, but we do everything from tox to our different regenerative fillers, all the way to a wide range of treatments.
Are you doing lasers?
We are. Yeah. So we actually invested in a PicoSure laser. So, and it's a Pico laser. And what that is, it is a wavelength that really, really helps address pores. It's addressing the totality of just that glowing appearance, the texture, all of that. And so we're really, really excited to be offered Pico.
It's funny. I need all those things. So maybe that's what I need. So what's coming next? Are you guys doing a grand opening once you kind of get settled?
We are. So we're looking to do this in September.
Okay.
So definitely getting, everything through the summer. We're perfecting our treatments, making sure that we've got everything that the community is looking for and offering. And we will be doing our grand opening in early September.
So make sure that you subscribe to our newsletter. There'll be a link down below. We will make sure that we communicate that with all of you to keep you in the know. And where can people find you?
Yes, people can find us on Instagram at ILÜMRA Skin. They can also go to ILÜMRAskin.com, and we are located right on East Whitaker Mill. So very close to Ironworks area, but really right in the heart of Midtown Raleigh. So we're really, really excited to be here. We're excited to bring this to the community. And, at ILÜMRA, healthy skin is more than just skin deep. And I think that we really believe that our curated products will be able to get us to the next step of aesthetics and really regenerative skin.
Well, I can't wait to see it. We're going to have some B-roll in here for you that you will see the spa. If you're watching this on YouTube, you definitely check it out. We'll link everything down below. And Liz, amazing. I'm so proud of you. Not to be condescending. I'm so impressed at how driven you are and what you've created, and I can't wait to experience it. So thank you for coming in, and thank you all for joining us on today's Best of Raleigh. So excited to share the people, the places, and the businesses that you need to know. We drop a new episode every Friday on Apple, Spotify, and on YouTube. We'll see you at ILÜMRA.